Welcome to the first of our Q&A topics with Unicorn Fuel. We get a lot of questions through our webinars and live events, and we're going to start assembling the most common ones into live media such as YouTube videos so everyone can benefit from the dialogue. A question that's come up over and over again involves finding your passion. We have a number of questions we've received on this topic, but rather than list them all out, we've picked one that we think does a really good job representing the vast majority of the questions out there. So here it is. This question comes from John M., and it reads as follows. I've heard the line, do what you love and the money will follow. But it's really hard to find a job that pays good salary that's also what I love. It seems like I can do something I hate and make good money, or do the thing I love and be completely broke. The other problem is that I don't know what my true passion is, and I don't know how to find it. I'm really struggling to discover what I should be doing for the rest of my life that will make me money and make me happy. How do I find my passion and build that into success? First of all, really great question. Thank you, John. It captures two major issues, passion and success, both of which we'll discuss today. But first, let's dive into finding a job that lines up with your passion. It turns out finding passion at work is a huge issue for the majority of the people out there. We looked it up, and statistics show that 50.8% of people in the United States feel disengaged from their jobs. Over half. And another 17.2% were what they call, quote, actively disengaged, which means they show up and they kill time doing the minimum required. Now, this comes from a Gallup poll across over 80,000 employed adults across the 50 United States. It's like that movie Office Space, where people are coming in this mind-numbing job and doing meaningless work day after day, trying to avoid a clueless boss who makes their life harder, and TPS reports that are literally a waste of life. Imagine a world where half of us are cranking out life-sucking reports like zombies. For those of you in America, this is not the American dream. We're in the land of opportunity where we can forge any future we imagine. And now, more than ever, you can do anything you want to do. The trick is finding the thing you love. So here's the secret to finding your passion. It's not about finding the thing you do and making that your job. It's about finding the purpose and meaning in your life and applying that in your job. It's finding the thing that makes you feel good about yourself and valuable and important and bringing that out in what you do at work. I'll give you an example. I like aviation. I like to fly. I love soaring through the clouds. I love the feeling of descending in an airplane, diving and ascending. I love watching all the brake lights of traffic on the road below and knowing I'm not in the traffic. But I'm not going to make aviation my job and become a full-time pilot. Why? Well, number one, it doesn't bring out the purpose or meaning in my life. It's a fun thing to do, but it doesn't fulfill a purpose for me or have any greater meaning other than fun. If I were to make aviation my career, then it'd no longer be fun for me. I'd stop enjoying it. I'd end up being unhappy. To find your passion, your true passion, you don't want to find the things you love to do, but the best way to fulfill your purpose and meaning in life. Just ask yourself, what are the memories I have in life where I felt the very best about myself, where I felt as if I really added value or contributed in a way that was extremely meaningful to me? Something that left me feeling really, really fulfilled and satisfied. Dig deep and look back in your life and wait for it to come to you. I find it helpful myself to write down the memories. Like, let's say you start writing down the different times you felt that purpose, that meaning, that fulfillment in your life, and you come up with several different times. Well, let's say a couple examples. Like one, you found meaning in your life while you were painting. You love painting because you're able to bring out a special expression of your artistic talent and do so in a way no one else can, and that makes you feel really good about yourself and fulfilled. Next, let's say you discover you like getting things done on time and with high quality. This is because you realize that other people weren't able to get things done in a timely fashion like you, and you have dedication and focus that allows you to complete your assignments, and this makes you feel fulfilled as well. And next, let's say that you found helping people is a big part of who you are. You're at your best and most fulfilled while helping people, whether that's in a support role at work, at a soup kitchen, or even doing volunteer work. You're complete as a person and at your best helping others. Now, the very next question people ask yourselves after that exercise, how do I take that information and turn it into a successful career? Because those three things are very different, right? You start by looking for a job that combines those three things. And at the core, you know that you're someone that's at their best with artistic expression that helps others, where you can deliver results. So perhaps you then seek roles at advertising firms where you can create advertisement for causes you believe in and help ensure those are done on time. Or you seek out work as a graphics artist, let's say, with a company whose purpose is to help others. Or you look at a firm where you can create marketing materials for nonprofits with good causes. The point is, find the one that resonates with you the most, and then take action. Find a way to move into those roles so you can start doing what you're passionate about. The beautiful thing is that if you find it's not for you after all, that's okay. You can simply change jobs and start again. But it's important that you start with something that resonates with your purpose and meaning in life and leverages your innate talents. That way, your talents can blossom throughout your career, and as your passion evolves, you have the skills you need for your career to evolve as well. But the important part is this: if you haven't yet found passion in your job, find what resonates with you the most and just get started. Don't wait forever in a job you hate. Make a change. Now that leads us to another important point. How do we find balance in our passion with a job that makes us money? Sometimes the things we're passionate about don't give us fat stacks of cash. So if we go back to the question we started with, we heard the phrase, do what you love and the money will follow. And I'm here to tell you that's not always the case. In fact, I personally believe that's a load of crap in and of itself. People that throw out that phrase all day long do us a disservice because they aren't telling the full story. You've got to look at tying your passion to a job that can give you the most career lift and still leave you fulfilled. Case in point, I know people that love acting, and none of them have become successful actors. I know people that love to paint, and none of them are successful painters that make money from their work. It's not enough to do what you love and unrealistically expect the money to follow. You've got to be smart about what you pursue and then go out there and get it. You've got to find a job that will allow you to grow into a successful career. And that means being in touch with your talents as well as your passion. When you start with something that resonates with you and leverage your talents, then your continued passion and love for what you're doing act as an accelerator. It's like adding fuel to a fire that's already burning. And then your passion will accelerate your career past anything you ever imagined possible. And that's the grand secret. Doing what you love does not create wealth in and of itself. No, not by itself, not all the time. But doing what you love on top of something that leverages your innate talents and resonates with who you are, that will take you to the stratosphere of success in your career. And then the magic happens, because once you start creating success in your career, it grows exponentially. Success begets success, and your career will start to take shape and grow once you have that foothold that's necessary for growth. The key to all of this is to find out what resonates with you, dig deep and discover what talents you bring to the table, and line those up with the best possible careers. Find a way to express your passion in that job and get started. Don't let another day pass where you're miserable doing a job you hate. Fortune favors the bold. Take that first step towards a better path today. If you do, you'll look back on this moment years from now and remember it as one of the best decisions of your life. Thank you for tuning in to our Q&A session. We hope this information has been helpful and insightful. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if the material we covered today resonates with you and you want more, or even if you just found the content refreshing and informative. Also, please feel free to share this with others if you found it helpful. And be on the lookout for additional material right around the corner as we make our way through additional questions you've sent to us.